We'll start our session. Okay. In the previous classes, in our pipeline concepts, before last week, and this week, in our pipeline activities through data factory, we have been working with IR and linked service. While defining the linked service, especially for SQL database and SQL pool, we have been using admin login, right? Did you observe it? Yes.
Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
But in real world, we are not supposed to use admin login, right? Agree? Yes.
Yes, only user login.
Yeah, see, we'll not be having admin login with us actually, right? Isn't it? Some other DBA may have it, who knows? Or some senior data engineer or admin will have it. So let's understand now two things. Number one, how to create our own logins. Let's see how to create our own logins. First thing, you see my diagram carefully. How to create our own logins will be the first activity. Number two, how to use those logins in pipeline, second activity. Getting it, please? Agenda for next 10-15 minutes. Are we getting it, please? Agenda for next 10-15 minutes, please. Are we getting it now? How to create our own logins, use it in ADF. Yes. I think, yeah. Fine. Others, please need your support. Okay.
Sir.
It's your
Sir.
response that drives me for the next statements. Let's continue, please. Please understand, please. Let's get started now. So here we go. What I'll do is I'll connect to our Azure SQL Server. This is a server wherein I have my SQL database, SQL pool, etc. Firstly, right click new query. Okay, right click new query. Right click new query. Next, make sure we are connected to master. Okay, we are connected to master. Then let's see. Step number one, how to create new login. Create login. I'll say, for example, ETL login. Okay, ETL login with password equal to, and specify the required password. We can also have additional options like must change, wherein user can change the password. But for now, just leave it as it is. I'll call it as ETL login. Then we need to create new user for above login in master database. Create user. I'll call it as ETL user for login and login name like this. Create login first, then create user next. Okay, create login first, then create user next. Then once you are done, change the database context. How to create new user in required Azure SQL database or SQL pool. It should be a dedicated SQL pool. So let's change the context now. Like for example, an SQL database. Same thing applies for SQL pool also. Once again, create user username. Participants from SQL Server background, SQL DBA or MSBA development or architect background. This step 2 is new. Yes, in on-prem SQL Server, non-Azure SQL Server, we need not create any user for logins in master. It's not like we need not, we should not. Whereas in Azure, we have to. Step 2 is extra. Now, once we created the user, step number 4, how to grant permissions to above user. For example, grant, select, on. In our earlier classes, we have certain tables, right? You remember? Like ETL schema. Yes, you remember, please? We created few tables with ETL schema.
Yes.
This one. Some DBO schema, ETL schema. Say you would like to grant access to all ETL tables. Hope you remember this. Some data
Yes.
cleansing activity, example, data flow task, ETL. Right? You remember we got some unstructured data. We cleaned it into a structured data with 3 tables, conditional split data flow. First example.
Yes, sir.
Hope you remember, please. First example of conditional split data flow. This one. I'll show you this one. Right? So this example output, India, Germany, USA. Now, any tables you take, okay? Like this. Sashireka, unable to unmute. Please wait, sister, please wait. Yes. Can you hear me now? Please check your mic, please, Sashireka. Yes.
Yes, sir, I can hear
Sashireka
you.
cannot hear, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Let's continue. So here we go. To whom? To ETL user. There is no user interface for the security as on date. It's only through script. Grant select on schema, colon, schema name, or grant, for example, control on a particular table. Like, for example, the other day we learnt about some tables for storing aggregated data. I'll just take some table data anyway. For example, I'll take some table logs. In anything is fine. I'll just put this way. DBO schema. On table to ETL user, like this. What is control? Let's see. Permissions. Permission types. Grant and with the grant. Deny, revoke. These are the different permission types. What are these? Let's see. Grant. To assign permissions to or permissions on required database object to the security principal. Security principal means like user. Example, user, users, roles, etc. Then with the grant means, for example, you are a data engineer. You would like to give the privilege to your lead or a manager so that they can grant the permissions to their associates, their team members. So here it is, privilege to provide the permissions to others. That is taken as with the grant. then deny. Okay, here it is. Deny means to deny or say no to required permissions. Deny always wins over grant. Revoke means to undo the previously granted or denied permissions. Just like uncheck a checked box. For example, you checked a grant, you check some deny, you want to uncheck them. That is called revoke. The cancellation of grant and deny is called revoke. Next, permission modes. Select, then insert, update, delete, and all these are called control. Control means select plus insert plus update, all permissions, all these permissions. Then we have something called take ownership. Means control permissions plus alter plus drop plus truncate. This is called take ownership. For example, here I am saying control on ETL user with the grant option. Mean this user has privilege to provide same permission on the same object to other users. Now we created the user with certain permissions. Now let's understand how to read the ETL schema tables from ADF using this login and password. What we are doing now? We got the stage set for the pipeline for in terms of security. We created the login, we created the user, we granted the required permissions. Now let's see how to test them from ADF. Are we getting it, please? So far, I'll wait. I'll save this script for our notes. I'll save this script. I'll mail it to you as usual. Are we getting it, please? I'll wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. I'm showing you in Management Studio, and please try above in, give a guess. Where else we can try this? Please give a guess. We are right now doing it in Management Studio, right? Where else we can do? Please. Yes,
Us.
everyone.
Synapse.
Spice Park.
Oh, no. Spice Park don't know transact SQL, right? No.
Oh, Synapse.
Yes.
Okay.
Synapse.
Labs.
One more thing. See, PySpark is a platform for Apache Spark pool. Here we are talking about SQL pool, right? Isn't it? Getting it now? Both
Yes.
are different. Everyone, are we getting it, please? PySpark is for notebooks and TSQL scripts are for SQL pool. You remember, please, everyone? Yesterday, day for yesterday's classes. Yes. Remember, please, everyone. Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine. Yep. Others need your support. Practice on time as being mentioned in starting of our classes, please. On time practice required. We can have more things. Now, okay, you'll do this one, okay? In Synapse Studio also. Dedicated SQL pool, you'll try it. Now, what next? Go to your data factory. Create. Let's go to our data factory. You may reuse your existing data factory or create a new one. Okay. your existing data factory or create a new one. Anything is fine. I'll call it as ADF resource or group and new. Just give the required group and click OK. And give the name. Click review plus create. Click create. Let's wait. Let's create the data factory resource. This example you can try in Synapse Studio also, testing the login process. We know how to create linked services in Synapse Studio also. I think some issue with my resource group here. I'll quickly recreate it, okay? Here it is. I'll recreate it in a different region. I'll change the region and create it. Sometimes it works with a different region, okay? We'll do. Sometimes it works with a different region. Let's wait for some time. It's validation. It's under validation process now. Let's create. Well, once we get this created, very simple. What we are going to do, let's see. Let's wait for a few moments. It's almost ready. Deploy. Some problem with my deployment process here. I'll quickly get a new one. I'll wait, okay? Please wait. I'll quickly get a new one. Please wait. No problem. I'll make it work if possible. We'll see. We'll see in a different way. Just wait for a few moments. Let's get the deployment ready. Once your deployment is complete, what we do? Here is a process in the meantime anyway. We are going to have ADF resource, okay? This one, ADF resource. And inside ADF resource, what we do? Come on, how to create the linked service, please, in ADF? You remember? ADF Studio or Synapse Studio. How to create the linked service, please? You remember?
IR, using IR.
Integrate.
Integration runtime.
No. Manage. You remember manage option left side? You see integration. I mean IR and linked service, right? You remember, please? Yes. Manage option.
Yes, sir.
This one. Go to manage linked service. Create linked service. Are you getting it, please, everyone? I'll wait.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Azure SQL database or even SQL pool also. Provide the required server name, database name, username. Here username should be the login name we defined starting of the class today. ADF username will be our SQL login name. The terminology is important. And the password. Here is the password. Copy and paste. And test connection. By default, connections are encrypted. It's recommended to encrypt them. And we are able to connect now, right? Remember, login will be the user. Username means your SQL login name and the password. But in real world, different users, different types of permissions. Pipeline will be same. You connect with your permissions, your username. I connect with my permissions, my username. So we are supposed to define parameters. Yes, are you getting it, please? Our next concept on my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Add dynamic content plus, I'll call it as username, or you may say login name. Anything is fine. Default is, for example, SA, click OK. This login name parameter you have to click so that its expression would be mentioned here on top. Automatically it's generated. Linked service dot login name, okay, like this. I'll repeat the process. Password would be dynamic again. Later point of time, my password may be reset. My password changes. But still, I should be able to execute my pipeline. So let's have a parameter. Click on add dynamic content. Next. Come on, please. How to define the new parameter here? Plus symbol, right? Isn't it? Others, are we getting it? Please let me
Sir.
know. Please. I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
Others, are you getting it? Click save. Define password. Click OK. Okay. So username, password. Let's test the prompt also. Click test connection. It will ask you for the login password. Your login name can be anything, any valid login name and password. Now observe carefully. Earlier, sorry, this is not the correct password. I think Azure SQL School. I'll reset the password anyway, okay? No problem. Yeah, here it is. Here is a small problem. In ADF, password text box should not be public, right? I mean, the text should not be public, right? Text should not be public. But here it would be publicly available. You don't want it, then Synapse. Click OK. Test connection. I repeat, what we are doing here, go to password. Okay. Plus and specify the name of the parameter. Type is string. There is no type called password type here. That is the reason I'm using string only. There is no password data type here. We have it in Synapse, but not here in this particular screen. Are you getting the point, please? Everyone, are we getting the difference now? I'll wait.
Yes,
To hide
sir.
the password.
Same.
Create. So one linked service being authenticated in two different ways. One is I'm using this login called ETL login. Other authentication, my SQL School login. Click create. So this is how we can parameterize and create the linked service. Once we have the linked service, how to use it?
Data set.
Settings, new data flow. Yes, are you getting it, please? I'll wait.
Yes, sir.
While creating data set, we need to search for the data store. While searching for data store, it gives you the existing linked service, right? This one.
Yes.
And get the tables. So here it is. whatever tables you want, you can specify here. Either manually or automatically we can get it. From here we know how to work with pipelines and all. So what we learned so far now? Number one, we learned. Here is the agenda item of today's class. Number one, we learned how to create logins. Then how to create users. Where in Azure SQL pool or Azure SQL database. Next, how to assign permissions at object level and how to assign permissions at schema level, right? Remember, grant
Yes.
on schema colon schema name. You remember, everyone, please. It's important. This
Yes,
one.
sir.
Schema colon schema name. Remember this. Next, then how to use above login in pipeline linked service and how to parameterize linked service authentication. Okay, so these are the items I'm showing you from Management Studio. You please do the same from Synapse Studio. No difference. I'm showing you how to parameterize in ADF Studio. You will see minor differences, password data type in Synapse Studio. Please try to do these things. Next, any questions here, let me know, please. I'll wait. We'll stop for
Sai,
today.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
I
stop
have
for
one
today. Yes,
query.
madam. Please wait, madam. Okay, please wait. Yeah, stop for today. And tomorrow's class, not tomorrow. Shall it be tomorrow or Monday? You please tell me. Tomorrow or Monday, next class. Tell me, please. Your wish.
Yeah, Monday, please.
Monday.
Then can I expect you to complete all your practice, please, before Monday's class, please, everyone. Please,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
please do it for me. Okay, please do it for me. And one more thing. I'll provide some task items. Can you try to work on them? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'll
Yes, sir.
provide you these things. Okay, I'll do this way. I'll provide you concept-wise interview questions and answers. Okay, I'll provide you concept-wise interview questions on 2 levels. First level for everyone, second level for experienced people. Okay, I'll send them. And I'll provide you some task items. Try to work on them. Please, hope you'll do it for me.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sure. Yes.
please.
Yes,
Okay,
sir. Sure.
interview questions, 2 levels.
Okay,
And
sir.
level 1 for starters or freshers, it's enough. For experienced persons, please go for interview questions level 2 also. And I have a new set of DP203 questions now. If anyone looking for DP203 certification preparation, let me know. I have a new set of questions. I'll send it to you because we partnered with braindump.com, actual tests, Test King, Gratis, and a few other websites. So whenever they release new, they call it dump. I don't call it dump. Okay, we call it samples. Dump means something which is to be, as is in the actual certification. But how can you and me guarantee about it? We cannot, right? Let them call dump. We call them samples. We have new set of samples now. Anyone looking for certification preparation, you can let me know on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
We'll do, okay?
Okay, sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
We'll do.
Yes, sir.
Better, I think I'll send the certification samples for everyone, right? In the class notes. Better. Again, why you need to, ping me manually and I reply? Not required, right? Let's make it simple. So certification, questions. There will be total 2 samples, one old sample, one new sample. Okay, both are equally important. I'll send it to you. I'm talking about DP203.
And sir, for the certification preparation, do we need
Yes.
to have any other study material to study for the certification?
Amit, truly speaking, Amit, whatever we are learning in our classes, in our detailed step-by-step sessions and all, it should be enough, you know. These samples will work. No extra material is truly required. You know, trust me, no problem. We'll do. Because see, right from the demo class, we are doing in a proper order, step by step, right? So whatever the curriculum that was promised to you, whatever curriculum that was promised to you, like all these items, right? You got in the demo class. I'll share you this information to everyone anyway. The complete information like this one. All 3 modules of our classes should be enough for our certification DP203. ADLS module and Spark module. Spark module, I think this is not the correct one. Please wait. Spark module, I'll send a different one. Okay, I'll send a different one. This is not the correct one. I'll send another one anyway. It's there in my other computer. I think I'll send it anyway. So I'll be sending you 3 checklist activities for you. Sridhar, tell me, Sridhar, what happened? Sridhar, tell me. Thank you. Well, so I have to, because weekend, right? I need your support, practice all the things carefully. Then I'll provide you some 3 checklists. Okay, for 3 different modules. Like our course has total 3 modules, right? So data factory module, Spark module, storage module, 3 independent modules and the connections between them. So I got these 3 checklists as well with few updates, because we have few AI components now. So I'll be sending them to you. AI components are available only in Databricks as on date. Okay, not in Data Factory, not in Synapse, not in storage. It's only, I mean, ADLS, not in ADLS. It's there in only Databricks as of now. Part of our course, we have one class exclusively for AI with Databricks now. Part of our classes, it is mandatory for certification. Databricks with AI. I will take care of it anyway, no issues, part of our course. So you have enough homework on the weekend, right? So interview questions and answers, you need to refer to it. FAQs, you please try. FAQs, you please submit. Please submit along with your profile. If you are into experience profile or starter profile, you got my point, please. Our answers and the experience level should match, right? What do you say? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are we getting it, please, everyone?
Yes, sir.
We need it. Okay, question may be same, but the way we answer is important, right? The way we frame our statements are important. So we should show technical maturity over there, right? We need it. And my complete support. Next, certification questions I'll provide you along with 3 checklist activities. And next class Monday, we need to learn about serverless pool. I'll provide you one extra video on parameters. I was showing about parameters today at the linked service level. Then what about data set level, right? Data set level parameters, one video will be sent today. If we have time, please see if we can refer to it. Same concept, a short one. See if we can go through it carefully. We'll stop for now. So these are the elements I need to send you today. In next max 10 minutes, you'll be receiving the mails. Any more questions, please? I'll wait.
Sir, please also send the yesterday's, day before yesterday and today's classes link, sir. 3 links.
Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah. Please WhatsApp me. Please remind me, Amit, on WhatsApp, please. Okay. It will be easy for me. I'll do. Sure. I think yesterday's one was sent anyway. Not sure. Just WhatsApp me anyway. I'll double check it, Amit. I'll do the need.
Yeah, sure. Day before yesterday.
Yeah, just WhatsApp me, brother. Okay. No problem.
I'll do, sir. I'll do. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I'll send you the information now. For now, I'll send you the class notes for security, right? Any more questions, please? We'll stop for today. I'll send you the email now with all this information.
Sai, I have a doubt in that parameter.
Tell me, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah.
Shall I open
While
the screen?
giving
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shall I open the screen? Parameter screen.
Yeah.
Tell me.
There you have given the default username and password, right? Whether that's a mandatory or that can be
No,
optional.
it's optional. Yeah, default value for parameter is optional. But generally, from end user perspective, it's good to have a default value so that they understand the type of value. Of course, if it is username password, it's okay. But what if it's something else like size? Assume there is a parameter called size. If I give default value as small, they understand, okay, small, medium, big, like that. If the default value is yes, then they understand, okay, yes, M, H, L, something like that, for easy, quick understanding and increasing the readability for the customers. Better to have default values, but not mandatory, not at all. Okay.
So if we even provide default value while running the pipeline, it again pops up and asks for the values, right?
Yes, madam. One thing, madam. See, the main other forgot to mention actually. See, whenever you provide default value, the default value will be taken automatically for scheduling the pipeline, right? Isn't it? You wanted to schedule a pipeline. If there is no default value, we cannot schedule it, right? It's not possible. Got it? Sarvanan. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So default value is mandatory if you are going for scheduling the pipeline, and it is recommended if you wanted to have increasing the readability of the pipeline. Otherwise, manual executions, it is not at all required. As simple as that. Yes. Next question, please. I'll wait.
Sai, I have one question. Like we have instead of hard coding, same thing like how we do in other tool, right? Everywhere like DFT task and all SSIS. So instead of hard coding, we done the parameterize, right? So this will work after deployment, right? Like suppose you are working here now, I do not have access to this link service, right? Once you will deploy that pipeline, and if I will try to run, either I should have your ID password or I should have I should have access, right, with my ID password to run the pipeline. There is something like that.
Yes, you're right. In real world, madam, you're right. In real world, I'll be showing you very soon. Actually, like this one, madam. You are actually on the same screen. Here it is. Git configuration is there, right? This one. I'll take you there next.
Yes. Okay.
So this is a place where we have CI/CD. You see in the curriculum, I said CI/CD integrations.
Yes.
So this is the place where we'll be understanding the project requirement. In our part of our course, project work, I'll be showing you the same thing. Yes, we need to have some ETL admin access to proceed for deployment. The post deployment end user acceptance requires login password prompt. So better we prepare every stage right now itself, right? Because again, coming back later in the edit activities would be a bit tedious job. Okay. Yes. But what you said is correct. Yes, admin login is required now. What you said is correct. Yes.
Yeah. And default is something like same after schedule, means for anything schedule we need a default so that it till it can run how it is.
Yeah. Without default, we cannot schedule it at all. You remember the other day, if you remember, file incremental loads, you got two default parameters, right? Windows start date, Windows end date. You remember?
Yes.
File incremental loads. So the default values are coming automatically. Otherwise, we cannot schedule it at all. No, not possible. Yep. Not only here, everywhere. Not only ADF.
Yes, everywhere.
Everywhere. We require it. Yep. Yes. One email sent with the class notes. Please check it. I'll wait. Just in case, okay? Or you may check it later. We are done with our class now. Thank you. Any more questions, please? I'll wait. And I said I'll send you the parameters video, right? That was the second mail. I'll be sending it now.
So can you share today's video and yesterday's video?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah. I'll just write it here so that it'll be easy for me to recorrect. Sure. Sure, I'll do. So note sent, please check it. I'll wait. The remaining things, give me some time. We'll do it one by one anyway. Any more questions, please? I'll wait. Interview questions, answers sent, please check it. Second mail sent. Interview questions, answers. Parameters, third mail. Anyway, any more questions, please let me know, please. I'll wait. Fine, friends. Thank you. Have a nice time then. Nice weekend meeting Monday morning India time. Okay. Please complete all the practice carefully. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. I'll send the remaining
Thank
mails
you,
very,
sir.
very shortly. I'm on it right now. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice time. Thank you. So if anyone are looking for, any kind of certification or resume guidance, do let me know. We can discuss one-to-one. Okay. You can reach me on my WhatsApp or LinkedIn. Anything is fine. Let's discuss more about your profile. Let's optimize the things practically. See if we can, plan for certification also if possible, because many recruiters nowadays are looking for towards certification as well. So let's make our course meaningful, fruitful, and complete. My complete support for your learning always, everyone. Please make sure we practice on time, and that's enough for me. On time practice required. I love my subject. You'll see my love and affection towards the classes. So right from the, if you observe carefully, right from the demo class, right from the introduction class, I always say, like, if you have time to practice, you join the course. No, sir, I'm very busy, I don't have time now. Then better to defer the decision. Defer means to delay, to wait for some time. Once you have time to practice, then join the course. Because we need to accept the technology in such a way it should be useful for our future, right? That's important. It's not like, okay, let me just take some video course, or let me just learn online and do something. We can, but what about the basement? What is what, when to use which, where to use what, and why? What are the cautions, what are the precautions, do's and don'ts? That comes with experience, and that also comes with proper guidance. Let's make sure we use our resources, our available resources, in a useful way. My complete support always for your learning, and let's do the things carefully together. I need your support in terms of practice. Do more practice, ask me more questions. I am there. So that's the reason why I always tell in my classes, you submit your assignments on time, you get more assignments. I understand time is very important for us, but usually on weekends, okay, on weekends, I prefer giving assignments. Weekends, we need to spend some time with the technology as well. Then we are good to proceed further. My complete support once again for your learning, and we'll have a long-term relationship. I look forward for your relationship always, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice time. Great time, everyone. Thank you so much.